Everybody knows the Great Wall of China, but not many aware that India has its own Great Wall. Not only that, India's Great Wall is the second longest in the world just after China. India's very own Great Wall is in Rajasthan at Kumhalgarh Fort. The wall extends over 36 kilometers around the boundary of the fort. After Chittorgarh, the fort is the second most important fort of Rajasthan. It is surrounded by the 13 mountain peaks of the Aravalli range. On top of the fort one can enjoy the panoramic view of the countryside. King Rana Kumbha of Mewar expanded his kingdom from Ranthambore to Gwalior. The king himself had designed the 32 fortresses out of the 84. Kumhalgarh is one of the fort of his creations which is most impressive and famous. The fort was built in the 15th century and it is one of the few forts in India which was never conquered. The fort remained secure to direct attack. It boasts 7 huge gates, the 7 ramparts folded with one another with designed walls, and it strengthened by curved bastions and huge watch towers. From the top of the palace it is possible to see kilometers of Aravalli range. The fort was built on a hilltop of 1,100 m above the sea level on the Aravalli range. The frontal walls of the fort is 15 feet thick. From the fort walls one can see the sand dunes of the Thar Desert. The wall was beautifully massoned with thousands of stone bricks. At the top, the decoration was so well planned that it attracts tourists and make it a tourist destination. The width of the wall is 15 to 25 feet, 4.5, 7.5 meters. History claims that 15 horses could ride side by side on it. The wall continues through the mountain cliffs of the Aravalli range. The 700-years-old wall is still intact, and this is an example of great architecture of the Rajput era. The shape of the wall is not straight, it runs through the cliffs, valleys, and through the forest area which falls under Kumhalgarh National Park. It has stairs and walkway like its cousin the Great Wall of China. Inside the walls there are 360 Jain and Hindu temples. There is also a magnificent palace named Baitul Mahal, the Palace of Cloud. The wall never fall down except once a traitor poisoned the internal water supply of the fort to allow the Mughal Emperor Akbar and his associates from Gujarat, Amber, Delhi, and Marwar to penetrate its defence. The name of the 7 gates are Hanumanpal, Hulapal, Bhairavapal, Rampal, Topnapal, Pakrapal, and Nimbupal. Except the Great Wall, 360 temples, this place has many things to offer. Gardens, palaces, stepwells, 700 cannon bunkers which are still unharmed. It has one of the largest Shivlingas of India. Kumhalgarh Wildlife Sanctuary is also a must-visit.